Test 1, 2. 2, 2, 2. 2. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. The Lord said, confession good for the soul. So right now,
all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. And shot call to be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top dog. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on the life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cook dope with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you. I had your life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me. But that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember running with bruh, even though we did the wrong thing. My life would've been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. Was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name. Now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas, not knowing that them handcuffs custom made the face. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Cause when you in them streets, you get more endemic. They don't tell you gonna be on papers and on restrictions. My father said a hard had to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap. I thank the Lord for the day I was on Lake Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court, from the DC school. I swear it felt like I crawled on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Ask me why I'm UPK. I told him I ain't ever shit in what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world, and that's not really fast. All I wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. Go ahead. All I wanted was to be a gangster. It's UPK until it hit the fan. I want power and a throne, nigga, fuck them grams. All I wanted was to be a gangster, but I was real as a righteous man. And now got the upper hand, gotta promote this brand. Correct whole multitudes until they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, then put me in the hands of someone more mighty, make me this hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jail. Shit, I needed help. But Twan was locked up and the judge put man on the shelf. Heavy crying cause it felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody but Muhammad. Cause most these niggas lie and pump smoke. One time for the most high, he made me a cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was to smash my opponents. Stacking cash, not knowing it wouldn't last. Then God, I hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made before the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All this street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on caucusation. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ in their image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We live in bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and a curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shot on my life. I want to be a gangster like a God. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. Look, that's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that ball hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no head. Yeah, I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. My roots, I had to, a couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
Y'all can't step out right now. Y'all understand?
Okay, 10 foot tall when I'm standing on business. I'm 10 foot tall when I'm on business. 10 foot tall when I'm on it. If you a real nigga, baby, you can't stand up. Okay, stand up. No such thing as limits. You want it, you go and get it. Stand up. Okay. Okay, we standing on business. If you a real nigga, maybe you can stand with me. Focus on the mission, my niggas stand at attention. Everything is in order, no moving without permission. I came up out the trenches with nothing but good intentions. A hustle to go and get it, cause winning is my religion. Showing my competition, and they don't know what happened to them. Stop the encounter, just like in the mountains. Stay on point like a scale. Only time will tell if the goal ain't about victory. You done already failed. Stop building somebody else's dreams, build it yourself. A grindaholic, my next day off a cold day in hell. Gathered all my dreams, turned them into reality. Instead of chasing the green, maximizing my salary. That's fools, all you niggas ain't eat them empty calories. Raising the bar, setting the standard for niggas out. Okay. When I'm standing on business, 10 foot when I'm 10 foot tall when I'm standing on business. If you a real nigga, maybe you can stand with me. Stand up. Okay, standing on business. Ain't no such thing as limits. On that you go and get it. Stand up. Okay, standing on business. If you a real perpetrator, they ain't doing nothing. These niggas like they math, they ain't math right. You know all these rappers. Last time I checked, I was the man since. Okay, 10 foot tall when I'm standing on business. 10 foot tall when I'm standing on business. Business. Ain't no such thing as limits. Business. If you a real nigga, maybe you can stand with me. Dog. Clyde, what's going on? Yeah, the brother. What's going on with you? Everything good? Shalom, Yabashim Sharikata. Hey, I don't know if I'm choppy or you choppy because I'm in the library. I always have this little foolishness with the Wi-Fi. Let me make sure it ain't me.
I hear you loud and clear, though.
All right, cool. I got you now. Good.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let me remove this. I was gonna play like one more song. Let me just play one more song because I know we starting early a little bit. And then we'll get to it. You got any questions?
La.
All right, no sweat. I'm gonna play one more song. Y'all make sure y'all share the class with people. Everybody in Florida is supposed to be in this class. So just give them a reminder so I don't have to. Hey, Shalom, y'all, what's up? What's going on? Shalom, Hakeem, what's going on? Kilo Live, what's up? Niggas in the truth, though. Who is my brother? A little bit early tonight. So. Saying that do the will of my father is my mother and my brother. If you understand, you overstand. And though it's hard without you, cause I'd rather be with you. I hope you get the picture. And if I finish without you, no, I stuck to the scriptures. I just hope you remember. Back in the days,
anybody got any questions on Vigo, go ahead and throw them in the chat.
Now you're pushing me away. I look up to the Father and pray.
My nigga, won't you save me? I try to do what's best for my family, but they think I'm going crazy. Turn they back on me, now I am. I try to do what's best for my family, but they think I'm going crazy. Turn they back on me, now I am the enemy. My nigga, won't you
Here it gone, butter gone. Damn, I'm missing Big Ray. My brother gone. I'm looking for a better, they ain't agreeing with it. And all I said is I ain't doing this no more. I ain't doing that no more. I probably feel it. If I ain't back for sure, realize that me killing my people, that wasn't natural. You trying to build a solid foundation for people after you. They trying to build a system that set you up just to capture you, lock you down and shackle you. And this devil is tactical. 400 years a slave, it's time for a sabbatical. They calling you a radical, switching it up so masterful. Gotta be extreme to do better jobs than these pastors do. So why they laugh at you, steady calling you evil? I'm putting me. I try to do what's best for my family, but they think I'm going crazy. Won't you save me? I try to do what's best for my family, but they think I'm going crazy. Turn they back on me, now I am the enemy. My nigga, won't you? And though it's hard without you, cause I'd rather be with you. I hope you get the picture. And if I finish without you, know I stuck to the scriptures. I just hope you remember. Back in the days, before we went our separate ways. Now you're pushing me away. I look up to the Father and pray.
My nigga, won't you save me? I try to do what's best for my family, but they think I'm going crazy. Turn they back on me, now I am. I try to do what's best for my family, but they think I'm going crazy. Turn they back on me, now I am the enemy. My nigga, won't you?
Oh yeah, y'all, what's up? That joint is on YouTube right now. But yeah, it's gonna be on the album. So, shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabbat to all the brothers, Yahweh Shemar Latham, Yahweh Shah, to all the sisters. This is Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Back in 1969, we under commanding General Yohanan and Priest and Officer Kazak Damar, ISUPK Florida. I guess ISUPK Bigo. Kels going crazy. Know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure we get what we do every Monday night, teach the truth of the Bible. And the truth is that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians of Indian and Negroid descent in our North and South America and scattered throughout the four corners of the earth are the true biblical Jews of antiquity. All right? The people you see over there in the land with the pepperoni, some with the all black, with the fake Zeke fringes, and all of that are not the real Jews. The Jews are the people that's in the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations, scattered through corners trying to find their identity. We are the only people on the planet who don't have a place that we can go that we can call home. We try to, therefore, we try to assimilate into America and make it our home. And the more you do that, the more Donald Trump shows you that you're not a part of this land. you try to go back home to Africa, and the more you do that, the African people try to show you that you are not the same people as them. No matter where you go, you're going to be hated. And you know why that is because the Most High thought more of you than he thought of everybody else, because he loved you more than he loved everybody else. And everybody know it but you. That's the crazy part. Everybody know it but you. You always wonder why your oppressor hated you so much, right? Why you see them old movies like Roots and all that kind of stuff, and you wonder what's going on there. Why they got so much hate for us? What did we ever do to them? Well, what we did to them was be chosen by the Most High. That's what we did. You wonder why they so mad? Because he made you better than them. He made, you know what I'm saying, you to be able to do the things that they only wish that they could. And for that, now there's a perpetual hatred, is what the Bible calls it, of your oppressor for you Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So we're going to get into it. If y'all got any questions, shalom to Bigo Live going on here. And let me move this over so y'all can see what's going on here. All right. Now, if you have any questions, I'll go ahead and ask them. If you up on the stage, make sure you ask it. This is the Florida class, and we do it on Bigo Live as well. So let me look through real quick. I got Ocala, got Orlando, got Duval, of course, Gainesville, Winter Haven, all right, Tallahassee. So Florida's in the building. Y'all make sure y'all get everybody else. Share this on your social media. Let's get them on there. Kamar Kaya, Young Man Clyde, do y'all have any questions before we get started?
Con, sir.
All right, go ahead with your question.
Just a quick breakdown of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 11.
And I hate this internet. You heard him clearly?
Yeah, I heard him. I heard him loud and clear.
Can you say it again? Come on.
Con. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead and say it again.
Salaki, I was saying just a quick breakdown of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 11.
All right. What is it particularly you want to know about 2nd Ezra? You said 7 and 11?
Con. Just really more so like just really what it means is that what it's talking about in this verse.
All right. All right, cool. We'll get to it. Let me look and make sure I ain't got nothing. Shalom, Lord Christ. Make sure I ain't got no other questions, and I get right to it. Let's go ahead and start at Hebrews 5 and 12. Let's start there real quick, and then we'll get to your question. All right.
Con.
Lord Christ. Clyde, you can read? I know you can read, or are you able to read right now?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to get to what that was.
Hebrews chapter 5. Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12.
Okay, give me a minute.
Who that flipping them pages like that? That's you, Kumar.
Con, sir.
Boy got a big Bible over there with the old pages, man. I can hear that boy ruffling and everything. Big Bible.
You
You
say
got it,
Hebrews
Glock?
5. Yeah, Hebrews 5, verse 11, right?
And verse 12.
Verse
Verse
12.
12.
Okay. Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12. For when for thy time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat.
Now, this is what I like to start at all the time because this is very, very important. If you don't understand this, then you're gonna take this thing and roll the underweay. It's a lot of information out there, right? A lot of information. And you can study and study and study, and you can master certain information. But the Most High, through Paul, it's assumed in the book of Hebrews, says there's going to come a time where you ought to be teachers. In the law, it says you should teach your children, you should teach your wives, you should teach everybody these laws of God. You should write them on your eyelids, write them on your doorposts, and it's going to be a time where you ought to be teaching this. Here's the problem: you got need that somebody teach you again. Now, why would you have need for somebody to teach you again something that you already know? It's because you don't know. It's because you've been lied to. It's because you've been taught wrong. So now, what Christ says, you can't put new wine in old bottles. You must pour out everything that you learned before so that the bottle is empty so you can receive the truth. What people try to do is they try to bring everything they knew into the truth with them. Well, I already knew that this was this. Well, I already knew this was that. If you don't get to a point where you understand that everything you already knew was a lie, you still gonna hold on to that lie and call yourself being in the truth. You have need that one teach you again, and everybody want to know something deep. Everybody want to be the most intelligent and the most what's the word, that eloquent speakers, and they want to use big words and they want to be that. You ever been around a Christian like that, where they think because of their much speaking, that's what it said. This is what Christ said. Think because of their much speaking that it got something to do with that. They know the Lord better than they know you know him. They got a language they speak that only them and the Lord understand. You don't even know it. You don't even know the language. They the Lord tell them stuff he don't tell nobody else. He ain't told none of the prophets that stuff. He ain't told. Matter of fact, let me put you up on game. He didn't tell them it either. The Lord told me to tell you. It's a sister on Bigo say she went to church. And the preacher told her, say, the Lord told me to tell you that the man that you with ain't your husband. I say, good night. I say, sis, you was looking good, weren't you, that day? The preacher say, the Lord told her, that ain't the Lord that told him to tell her that. Y'all know that, right? Crazy work. Anyways, you got to be taught all over again. The things that you thought you knew about God, they lied on God. They lied on Jesus. They lied on the Bible. They told you everything wrong. And in order for you to receive the truth, you got to start from scratch. Christ said, except you become as one of these babes, you will in no wise enter into the kingdom. What that mean? A baby don't know what they don't know. That's you. That's me. We don't know what we don't know when we come into the truth because we think we know every damn thing. That's the reality of it. So if you can humble yourself, it says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not to your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all thy ways and he will direct your path, meaning he will point you in the right direction. You need to go that way. You don't need to go that way. You need to go left. You don't need to go right. You know what I'm saying? This is what this thing is all about. So let's go ahead and start there. Let's go to 2nd Esdras chapter 7. 2nd Esdras chapter 7. Since you're the only one got questions, come on, let's start at verse 1.
Con.
If y'all got any questions and y'all come up with something, y'all welcome to pop in. The link is in the chat on the YouTube. And then you can I think you can request to come up in the Bigo, but I don't ever use it. All right. Go ahead, come on.
Con. The book of Second Ezra, chapter 7, verse 1. And when I made Salakia, and when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights afore.
So in Second Esdras, what you'll see going through Second Esdras is that he is having a conversation with the angel of the Lord over and over again. So every night the angel visits him and he's asking the angel questions, and the angel is answering the questions. And eventually the angel was like, don't ask me nothing else. But the angel is working on behalf of the Most High. So just pretend you had an opportunity to ask the Most High anything, and his angel brings you the information. All right? That's what's going on. Keep going.
Con. And he said unto me, up, Ezra, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee.
Get up and let me hear what I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead, Salaki.
Con. And I said, speak on, my God. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance, Salakia, but put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river.
So now you got this, okay, I don't know if y'all know, but you got like the ocean, right? The ocean is broad, and then it's split off to the streams, different other smaller bodies of water. So this is talking about how wide the hold on one second. You said the sea is set in a wide place, right? That it might be deep and great. So you don't know how deep the water is. You don't know how what's up under that water way down there where they go. They find whole ships, whole cities up underwater. You know what I'm saying? Out in the ocean. And then it goes into rivers, right? You put in cases of interest were narrow, like a river. Just imagine how narrow the river is. You can go across a bridge, and that's the river. But you can't do that over an ocean. You get the point? So you got smaller entrances, and then you got the big wide sea. Go ahead to verse 5.
Con. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? There is also.
So it's like I would explain this like, look, you got yourself, right? That you got to govern. If you are able to govern yourself, you'll be much better in governing the household. If you're able to govern a household, you'll be able to govern multiple households. If you're able to govern multiple households, you'll be able to govern a tribe. If you're able to govern a tribe, then you'll be able to govern, like a nation, if you will, or multiple tribes, and then so on and so forth. This is the same thing as saying about a sea. You want to go and conquer the ocean, the sea. You sail the 7 seas, how they used to say it, right? But you got a little boat that is only fit to go through the river. That's only fit to go through the lake. You get what I'm saying? Like a little canoe. You ain't about to go out in the you're not about to go out in the ocean with a canoe, but you can go in the river with a canoe. You can go in a lake with a canoe. That's what it's talking about. The difference in what you're conquering, conquering this thing. So if you go to verse It says, who then could go in to the sea to look upon it and to rule it, right? If he went not through the narrow. You ever, you know what I'm saying? They got this saying in the Judite neighborhoods. They say you got to crawl before you walk. In the Judite community, y'all ever heard that? You got to crawl before you walk. It's like you don't just get up and start running. You got to start somewhere. And that's what this is talking about. Go ahead to verse 6.
There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things.
Now you about to give, this angel is about to give Esdras another example of what he's talking about. Go ahead.
The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water.
Now, this is talking about this a similar thing where you got something big and broad that you're trying to get to, but it's a very narrow way to get to it. You with me? Come on.
Okay.
All right. So this one now, he's saying it's a city, a big city. It's got a broad field. It's got all type of beautiful things and good things in it, but it's only one way to get in there, right? And it's narrow and it's dangerous. So you're really going to have to fight to get in here. It ain't like you're going to be able to just run up in here and bring you a whole bunch of stuff with you and all of this other stuff. It's very narrow. And the way he described it is a dangerous place. Like if it was a fire on one side, right? And then deep water on the left. So if you fall onto the left, if you veer off to the left, then you're going to end up in a deep water, right? If you veer off to the right, then you're going to end up in a fire. But you're trying to get to the city. You get the analogy, right?
Okay.
All right, go to verse 8.
Verse 8. And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
So like he's saying it's so narrow that only one person can fit through there at one time. So it ain't no whole bunch of people running in to get to this city, right? This city is such a treasure that everybody want to get to it, but only one person can go through this small, narrow spot to get to it at one time. That's the analogy he's giving. Keep going.
If this city now were given to a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
So even if somebody said you can have this city, you can rule over this city, how can you ever rule over this city if you don't get past the water that's on the right or the left and the fire that's on the right? If you never pass through this small entrance to get into the city, you'll never even know the city is there, right? You won't make it to the city, even though it's yours for the taking, right? Keep going.
And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
You see that? This is what he was describing the whole time. When he said the sea is so deep, you don't even know what's there. It's so much stuff in there, you can't get it all. But you got to pass through this little small river in order to get to it. You got to conquer this river in order to be able to conquer the sea. This city that's built with goodly things is there, but you got to be able to walk through this narrow space in order to get there. This is talking about Israel's portion. This is Israel's inheritance that the Lord wanted them to have. But it ain't no wide way to it. It's only this narrow little spot you got to go in. You can't veer off to the left. You can't veer off into the right, or you won't get to the city that you're trying to get to. You with me?
Con, con.
Go ahead to verse 10.
Salah, you said read verse 10 again?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead to verse 11.
Con, con. Because for their sakes I made the world. And when Adam
That's cold right
transgressed
there,
my
right?
con.
Because for their sakes I made the world. Now, this is in the Bible. Because for Israel's sake I made the world. That's a bold statement. Now the angel said it. Don't get mad at me. Maybe the angel was one west. Come on, huh? The angel could have. He put that in there just for me to stand on the street corner and scream it. Remind me when we go out to camp again to go ahead and read this. This is said because even is Israel's portion, because for their sake I made the world. That's what the angel of the Lord said, that God made the world. Oh yeah, by the way, the angel speaking in first person too. Remember he said to the angel, say something, my Lord, or my God, or something like that. Now, don't get it twisted. He knows that this angel is not God, but he's looking at this angel as he's speaking the words of God. It's coming on behalf of the Most High. So this is an interaction with God. Anytime you see in the scriptures where it says that they saw God or they talked to God, they're speaking of a messenger from the Most High. You understand? Like God uses angels and men to deal with people on this plane. He also uses the elements. So if you talking about you had an interaction with God, more than likely you were speaking to an angel or a man of God or a woman of God or, you know, a situation that the Most High put you in to get your attention. That's how that works. So now the angel is speaking first person on that side. Keep on 7 verse what? 12?
Salak, it was still a tad bit in 11.
Come on. All right, let's get it. Let's start over from 11.
Con. Second Ezra chapter 7 verse 11. Because for their sakes I made the world. And when Adam
I just wanted you to read that part over. Go ahead.
Go. Because for their sakes I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done.
So now when Adam broke what the Lord said to do, now it's saying that is this done. What is done now? We remember Adam was inside the garden, right? That was prepared already. He didn't have to do no work. All he had to do was follow the Most High's orders, and he was given power and dominion over everything, right? Now, when you go against the Most High, now read verse 12.
Come. Then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few, and evil, full of perils, and very painful.
Keep going.
Come. For the entrances of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. If then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them.
So now what he's saying is once Adam sinned, right? Now man has to go through these narrow gates, these narrow roads to get to the goodness of the Most High. When you was already there, if we would have stayed inside the garden, we wouldn't have to labor and work and go through sorrow and go through travail and look for evil, right? And perils. It wouldn't be so hard and painful because we would be serving the Most High. But since we are the seed of Adam, well, now what we do all the time is break the Lord's laws. And what comes with that, right, is all of the things that's just named: sorrow, travail, evil, perils, and pain. Now the entrances of the older world were wide and sure, meaning the Most High gave us these inheritance. He gave us this thing that He wanted us to have. We was blessed and we had it, and we lived off Him, not the fruit of our backs or our labor. Now it's no longer like that because of Adam, is what he's saying. He created it for the people that was chosen. Adam was the first man chosen. But since he went off, now all of us have a harder road to get into the treasure city that it was talking about, to get into this deep ocean that it's talking about. To conquer these things, you got a very, very tight rope to walk, if you understand what I mean. If it says, if they that live labor not to enter into these gates, straight and vain things, they can never receive that which is laid up for them. So that treasure is laid up for you. That city is waiting on you. That ocean is laid up for you. The Most High created it for you. But now, because of the thing that Adam done, because of us as mankind going off and going against the Most High, we got to work 10 times harder to get there. It's a straight and narrow path, and you better not go off to the left or you're going to be in deep water. You better not go off to the right or you'll be in fire. And now you got to go through something in order to achieve it, when really it was created for you in the beginning. You understand?
Go.
All right, you got anything else on that?
Lies, so that's pretty much it for that.
All right, Shalom Akaz.
Shalom, sir.
Lord Christ, you got a question?
Colonel Khan, I do, sir.
What's your question? Bigo, you got any questions? Just put it in the chat. I can't hear you if you're talking.
You hear me, sir?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
My question is in Genesis 6:4, where it's referring as giants was the son of God. I just want the breakdown of that, sir.
Genesis 6:4. Let's get it.
Colonel
Go to Genesis 6:1.
Khan. Can you hear
Give
me?
me a second. Let me get there with you. All right. It's a good question, actually. General, the answer is yes. Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. Absolutely. All praises to the Most High God and His by Hashem Yahushua in the name of His Son. Go ahead and start from verse 1.
Colonel Khan. Genesis chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass when man began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters was born unto them.
Stop right there. It came to pass. Now there was a time when men began to multiply on the face of the earth. You see what's going on right here. Men are multiplying on the face of the earth, and daughters are being born to these men, right? Verse 2, read.
That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose.
Now, let me ask you this question. Who are the sons of God?
The Israelites, sir.
But this is Genesis. There are no Israelites. So who
Salakia.
is the sons of God? Go ahead, Clyde. You want to answer?
Would it be Jacob at I had it right, I can't get it. Jacob, I ain't gonna say Adam. Not
There
Adam.
is no Jacob.
No.
Why not Adam? How you know it ain't Adam? Anybody else want to chime in? I can go straight to it.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Would it be Adam? Would it be Adam and his children?
Yeah, that's who it is. The sons of God. All right, so think about it like this. In Genesis chapter 1, the Most High creates mankind. You got male and female created him. That's Genesis 1, 26 and 27, right? Then on the seventh day, he rests. And then in Genesis 2, you hear about Adam and Eve, which is a different Adam. The Adam in 1 is plural, it's mankind. The Adam in 2 is the one that he took from the dust of the ground and breathed the breath of life into his lungs and into his nostrils, and he became a living soul. The difference between you and everybody else, when you in the truth, Adam was the first man with the truth, meaning the ability to keep God's laws, to serve him, and to be rewarded for doing so. Right? So this is why when he married Eve, he said, hey, for this cause, a man must leave mother and father and be joined to his wife. Now the Lord is starting a family. He created everything. Now he's creating a family. Adam and Eve. This person is being picked and chosen out of all the people on the planet to be the one that the Lord is going to do. So when you get to the children of Israel, of course, they would be known as the right, but born into Israel, Abraham's seed was chosen to be the son of God. Before Abraham, Shem's seed. Remember, you had Ham, Shem, and Japheth. The Lord chose a seed of people that He wanted to separate and make His own people. Adam was the first person to be chosen to that. You understand, right? You following me? If you need what's it called it? You'll see all through the New Testament, it'll say that we could become the sons of God. Hosea 1, I think it's like 10 and 11. It said God turned his back and said, you not my people and I'm not your God. But once he allows us to come back, there it will be said, you are the sons of the living God. Now, there's another caveat to this. Outside of just the men that God chooses being the sons of God, angels are also referred to as the sons of God too. Did you know that?
Wow, sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Angels are called the sons of God too. If you go into the first book of Job, it'll say the sons of God came to present themselves and Satan was among them. Sons of God there would be the angels and Satan would be among them as the sons of God. Crazy work. So what happens here in Genesis chapter 6, it's a third thing. The kings of Israel would be referred to as the son of God as well. David, Solomon, and those who sat on the throne, they are referred to as the son of God. So Israel is referred to as the son of God. The angels are referred to as the son of God. The kings of Israel are referred to as the son of God. So now we got to go to context. All right. What are we talking about here in Genesis? Are we talking about the kings of Israel? No, because it ain't no king. It ain't no kings of Israel. So we can't be talking about that. The only two things we could be talking about is the angels and the chosen seed of the Most High. You with me?
Kind of a concert.
So most Christian theology would chalk this up as the Son of God being the angels, right?
Kind of a
What
con.
we understand it to be as the chosen seed of the Most High, meaning those that came from Adam through Seth all the way down. These people, as men started to multiply, you have the people that Adam or the Adamites, the people that the Most High chose, and then you got the people who wasn't chosen. For instance, after Cain killed Abel, he was cast out from the community. He went to the land of Nod, right, and got him a rib. So now, if Cain goes to the land of Nod, this shows you that there was other people on the planet. If Adam is saying to his rib, now for this cause must a man leave his mother and father, then the concept of Adam and Eve having a mother and father must have existed. So there's people, and then there's Adam. Just like right now, you have the world, and then you have you. You have the brothers and sisters that's in the truth. You are separate. You are not the same as them. You don't act like them. You have a different set of rules you live by. You got a different dietary law. You can't eat what they eat. You can't act like they act. You don't need to look like they look. You are the chosen seed of the Most High. You are the sons of God. You with me, Akaz?
Kind of a concert.
You held to a different standard. All your homeboys can go get some $40 head at the strip club. You can't. You understand? Everybody just celebrated Christmas. You didn't. You didn't. You're the sons of God. That's what you're doing. Now, before we had to be adopted back in through Christ, we were chosen. The Bible always talks about election. Election is one of the major things that the Bible speaks of. We ain't that because we special. If you go to Deuteronomy 7:6, it says you are holy people unto the Lord thy God. He chose you to be above all nations. And then it come right behind it in verse 7. He ain't choose you because you were so great or because you was a lot of people. You was the least people when he chose you. You see what I'm saying? The Lord could have chose a great nation, but he chose us when we was the least of people to show that he wanted the glory for what it. So if he glorying in Adam, right? And Adam's seed, right? And your seed, I'm going to create this new family of people that's going to carry my name throughout. So now when we get to Genesis 6, as people start to multiply, the Adamites are multiplying as well. The sons of God, right? How do we know this is not talking about the angels? Because of verse 1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, the sons of God, meaning men that were chosen in this particular family, saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took to them wives of all they chose. So what happens? You know how in Deuteronomy 7, where he says, I'm going to put you into a land, and I want all these nations. He started naming nations. And he said, do not marry these people because they're going to turn your heart from serving me. Do not give your daughters to their sons, and do not let your sons take their daughters because they're going to change you, or you're going to end up serving their God some kind of way. So the Lord already had it like this now. So what's going on now is he chose a group of people coming from Adam, starting with Adam. Adam's chose, he has children, they have children. And as they start to multiply, everybody else is multiplying on the earth. And instead of them sticking with each other, they start to go out and see the daughters of unchosen people. And now they marrying them. You with me so far?
Kind of a concert.
All right, go ahead and verse 4. I think that's where we at. Oh, no, verse 3.
Verse 3. Kind of a con. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 130 years, 120 years.
So just like what we just read with Kamar and Second Ezra, the Lord chose us He had an inheritance for us, gave us a land, gave us laws to live by, rules, that structure that made us different from everybody else, but we just wanted to be like everybody else. You know what? Maybe we won't die if we go eat from this tree of the knowledge of good and evil, but now we got to learn evil, right? And then the Most High is saying, okay, wrap your mind around this for a minute. If we were just only spirit, if we did not have flesh, it's your flesh that want to get high. It's your flesh that want to have sex with all manner of men, or men's wives, or women with multiple men, etc., etc. It's your flesh that wants to eat food that's unlawful. It's all of these things. So now your desires, and these men that's chosen in this family by God, who desire to be with women that are not chosen by God. Think about that for a minute. That's still happening to this day. You coming into the truth and you see a woman that is completely evil and disgusting, and you are in love with this woman and you want her. I don't know if y'all, well, I ain't gonna even go there. Anyways, it's the same way for sisters too. Sisters too. The men in the world that are not men of God are probably more attractive to them. That's just what it is. That's what you're used to. You're used to those sisters covered up. They got their cheeks out, their belly out, their back out, they lit. That's what you're used to. How you gonna be attracted to a woman all covered up and modest, and these girls got everything? They just showing everything. Well, it's similar. I'm using that as an example, but what's going on here is you have a chosen seed that the Lord chose, and then you have people who ain't chosen, people who don't follow these rules, and men are marrying them. And the Lord is saying that my spirit, the Lord's spirit, is the spirit of obedience, spirit on doing what he say to do. Now, if he already made it clear, you are separated from everybody in the land of Nod. Why wasn't they in the other places where other people are? These people were set apart to God, and they were interacting in a way that the Lord did not deem it to be. He didn't want it like that. He said, separating you. If you go through it, and anybody that ever been to camp with me knows that I always do separation almost every camp. The Lord separated Jacob and Esau. The Lord separated Ham, Shem, and Japheth. The Lord separated you from all these other nations, Ishmael and Isaac. He separated it. He separated it because the one that he chose has a greater responsibility than the ones he doesn't. He ain't never told none of the other nations not to eat pork, or not to eat shrimp, crab, or lobster, or not to commit adultery. He told you. Now, Israelites want to pop all that we special, all that, we better than everybody and all of this. Well, why don't you show the Lord that you better than everybody? Be better than everybody. This is what Christ is saying. Be ye perfect. The Lord your God is perfect. Be that then. Since you got pride in being an Israelite. I always tell people, because they looking on the outside looking in, like, yeah, y'all Israelites always talking about the chosen seed and y'all chosen from God. But what they don't understand is that the Israelites are the most hard-headed, stiff-necked people. This is what the Lord called us on the planet. You can't take no pride in being an Israelite unless you repent. That's the only way. My bad, I'm sorry, Salakia. Can you accept me back as a son? Can you accept me back as a daughter? The only other thing being an Israelite is going to say that you disobeyed God over and over and over again, and you went into captivity over and over and over again, and the Lord came and got you up out of the captivity, and you went right back to the same sin that got you into captivity. Outside of serving Christ our King and repentance, ain't nothing else good about being no Israelite. Because you ain't do nothing to get chosen. God just chose you. Now, these sons of God got beside themselves. Oh, look at little fine thing over there. She is not your people. The Lord is upset because he trying to separate them, and they trying to go mix back. He like, yo, my spirit would not always strive with man because they got these lusts and these desires that are not of me. You with me? Let's go to verse 4.
Kind of kind. Kind of kind. Verse 4. There were giants in the earth in those days. And
Mm-hmm.
also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of man, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men,
Mighty men.
which were of old men.
Uh-huh.
Mighty men, which were of old, man of renown.
Renown. What does that mean?
Renown.
This right here, this is the one. This is the one where if you're not careful, you'll go off into the fairy tale land. That's why I took all that time to break this down. Now, verse 4. What does it mean? There were giants. There were giants in the earth. Anybody? Yep.
Like they were like very very tall people, because in the Zondervan Bible dictionary it just describes like Goliath as like he was just like 7 feet tall.
Okay. Is that what it's talking about?
I believe so, sir.
Okay. Could it be anything else? All right, let's go with that notion, right? Very tall people. There was very tall people in the earth in those days and after that. When the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men. Now, let me ask you this. When the sons of God came into the daughters of men, was there already giants in the earth?
Kind.
So these giants that were in the earth were not an extension of the sons of God and the daughters of men getting together, right? It was already there. There were giants in the earth in those days. What days? The days from the one that was talking about it. When they took them wives, there was already giants in the earth, right?
Kind.
You watch football?
Kind.
What's New York's the New York team? What's their mascot?
I'm not sure, sir. I
New
thought it was
York
just an
Giants.
NY. Kind.
It's the New York Giants. Hear what I'm saying? Okay, the answer you gave of giants, that did exist, but they don't talk about them in the Bible until later on. When it starts talking about the sons of Anak, it will tell you about a 7 feet tall people, etc., etc. Which if you meet somebody like, I don't know, Shaquille O'Neal, remember Andre the Giant when we was growing up was one of the biggest people I ever seen. Stuff like that, right? But you got to remember, this is speaking of things that's going on in the earth. I don't necessarily know how, but I believe that if it was talking about tall people, it would have went into detail, a little bit more detail about that. Because when it talks about giants, it's saying, hey, you know, this person was such and such tall. This is what it is. For this particular story, though, it mentions giants being in the earth, right? I'm gonna leave that at what you said it was in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, but I want you to figure out that these was already here before the sons of men or the sons of God took the wives of or daughters of men to be wives. They was already here. And after that is what it said. Verse 4, there were giants in the earth in those days. And after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men. So this is the chosen seed of God going into the daughters of men, and they bear children to them. The same became giants. Is that what it say?
Kind.
The same. That's not what it say. That's how we
Oh no,
understand.
it's kind of what kind.
The same became what?
This the same.
Became what?
Uh, uh,
The daughters of men, and they bear children to them. The same became mighty men. Is that what it say?
kind of what kind, sir.
It don't say the same became giants. Now it mentioned giants at the beginning of this verse. Why didn't it just say the same became giants?
Uh, I'm not sure, sir.
It wanted it was the point wasn't to make it that these was real tall people that was the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. It wanted to make sure you understood that they were mighty, right?
Kind.
Which were of old, men of renown. What that word renown mean?
We're looking up.
It's a good thing to do. Some of the brothers jumped the gun. They
Tradition
must
of
have heard this
being
verse.
known or talked about.
Yeah, they was famous. They was giants. Who's a giant in the rap game?
You, sir.
He's a giant. Huh?
Oh, you said you said who was a giant in the rap game? I said you, sir.
What? Who is a giant in the rap game? Yeah. No, nobody know me. Nobody know me. But there's people that everybody know. Everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Those people. You got people that's great at basketball, but then you got LeBron James. You got Steph Curry. You got people that's great at football, but then you got the Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? You got these people. They on another level. They're the giants. They're the icons. They're the ones of renown. They have a big reputation. That's these men who came from these what they call it, these marriages of people that was chosen and people that wasn't, because they was a chosen seed and God was with that seed. They became mighty men, meaning everybody knew about these people and they were men of renown. They were famous. All right. What was your question at in verse 4?
So you answered. I want to know the
All right, so if
giants.
you keep reading down, right, the giants there was simply talking about being big. Now, it doesn't go into detail about it. So I just went with what the Zondervan Bible Dictionary says. But then when it started talking about mighty men and men of renown, which come from the seed, it elaborates a little bit. Mighty men, men of old, men of renown. But it doesn't call the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men giants. It just says there were giants in the earth.
Kind of a concert.
You see what I'm saying? Don't confuse the two. Now, if you ask me for the breakdown on it, I would give you what you see in the chat. You see brothers saying, you know, they rank, their names rank out. They were men down. The people well known. Their reputation preceded them. giants like leaders and rulers. This is some of the stuff that different brothers was putting in the chat as I was asking the question. Those are right. When I said who are the giants of the rap game, Yawasop put his top 3 in there: Wayne, Drake, and 50. Drake? Nah, I'm just sure. Anyways, you get the point, right?
Kind of a concert.
Trooper Taza Rock, what's going on? Shalom, Lord Christ, huh? You there? Anybody got any questions? That's it. That's it, Pasha. As they say, men with clout. People who got clout. People want to know. Know what I'm saying? That's what it meant. All right, anybody else got any questions? I think I saw one in the chat. Let me go here. Beagle, I didn't see nothing in the chat. Shalom to everybody that's in here. Somebody said something?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
I see here where it said that giants terrorized the Israelites into the city of Canaan. What's that about?
Those are the sons of Anak. The sons of Anak were a tribe of people, Canaanite people, that were very tall. And when we went over, remember when Moses sent the spies, he said there was giants over there. So compared to the Israelite people, they would have been very big people. Not big as in like the fairy tales where you see people holding other people in the palm of their hand, but compared to a person that might be 6 feet tall, they might be 8 or 9. You see, you hear the sons, the Philistines, when you have Goliath and you got David. When you hear that story, it's a big dude compared to David as far as in stature, right? Well, these people would have been men of renown as well, because everybody would have known that this tribe has these big, tall people in it. And these people are scary to somebody who's not of that tribe. So it's a Canaanite tribe from Anak that you would see in the Bible that terrorized the Israelites. But the Most High moved them out the way and gave the Israelites the land nonetheless. Yeah. Who is that?
That's Officer on what's up, sir?
Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ. What's going on?
Shalom, Lord Christ. I got a question from one of my brothers. He's listening into the class with me.
All right. What's the question?
In Proverbs 8, I want to say around verse like 12, it's speaking about wisdom, but it's being personified. His question is, when was wisdom created, and who is that? Like, because it's saying I wisdom was there, etc., like that. Like it's being personified. He want to know who that is and when was wisdom created.
Yeah, without looking at it, right? Let me tell you some of the wrong answers to that. Let me tell you some of the wrong answers to that question. Some of the wrong answers to that question is it's a queen in heaven, right? God wife, or something like that, right? In the same way that you would see the word of God being personified as a man, a lot of times in the Bible, it makes things clearer if we put a person on it. For instance, when it says God is a man of war, God neither has a penis or a vagina. God is a spirit. But when we personify, now we understand how a man is with his wife. We have provoked him to jealousy. We have given honor to other men, right? That's how it would personify. We not women. but we the bride of Christ. It'll put us in that position to try to break things down. Wisdom is something that comes along with the Most High. The Most High's wisdom is a part of who He is. That's where the Holy Spirit comes from. Remember, say the Holy Spirit will bring you into all truth and all knowledge. It'll explain everything to you. That's the Holy Spirit. But then the Holy Spirit is also personified as a He in the New Testament. Well, I'll leave the Holy Ghost with you, and He gonna do this. It's why it's men that's saying they the Holy Ghost, because it's personified. Well, it should be a woman walking around saying she's wisdom. I am wisdom in the Bible, right? Because it's personified. but the key to understanding wisdom has always been there because it's an attribute of the Most High, right? It's an attribute of the Most High. He is the one that makes wise. He is the one that makes that. Remember when Christ said, oh man, let me look it up real quick. Let's go to the scripture though. It's Proverbs what?
8, and I want to say like around 12.
You got to find it for me. Find it for me, and so I can go straight there, if you don't mind.
I don't, sir.
8 and 12. Hold on. Yeah, that's it. You'll start at verse 1, and let's read through it real quick. And I'm looking for something else too. You gonna read it?
Oh,
Or
Salakia,
you
I
need
was
me to
on
get somebody else to read it?
sir. I was on digital, but to jump in, I had to jump off the digital.
All right, no sweat. I got other people. Can one of y'all brothers grab it for the brother and read it?
The water.
Salakia, that's 8 and 1, right?
Yep.
All right, come. The book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 1. Doth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors.
Hold on. Let's stop right there. It says wisdom is crying. Damn. Why is wisdom crying? Y'all, what's up?
It said understanding was a her too.
Understanding. There you go. What if your rib came and said, I am understanding in the Bible? It says she. Girl,
Salakia, sir,
if you
your
don't
sound
go
went out.
somewhere, sit down. You can hear me now? Can you hear me now? Damn. Can you hear me now? Can anybody hear me?
Come, sir. Okay.
All right. Did you hear what I said about if your woman come in and sees understanding, because understanding is a she in the Bible? Y'all can't hear me?
Come, I heard that part, sir.
Oh, he popped out. My bad. Maybe it's something going on with him. I'm so
I'm back,
used to
sir.
it being something going on with me because of this library. It's crazy. Can you hear me now?
Sir.
Y'all, what's up? All right. So your woman could come to you and tell you she is understanding, because understanding is a her in the Bible. What you say about that, y'all? What's up?
Say stop smoking that stuff.
Wisdom is crying and understanding is putting forth her voice. It's only personified in that manner because it helps you to understand what it's about to say. Go ahead to verse 2.
Con. She standeth in the top of high places, by the way, in the places of the paths. She
Mm-hmm.
crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in, at the doors.
Hey, what's the verse that you asked me about, y'all? What's up to start out?
Verse 12, sir.
8 and what?
8 and 12.
All right. Let's go. Let's skip down. Let's skip down for the sake of time to oh man. This is now speaking in first person. This is wisdom speaking in first person. I'll read it real quick. Verse 5. Oh, you simple, understand. Oh, you simple, understand wisdom, and you fools, be ye of understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things and open my mouth. My lips shall be right things. So the wisdom that it's talking about is excellent things and right things. These are the things that the Most High sent for wisdom to be put in the earth. Look at chapter 9 real quick before we go back. I hope you're looking at it, y'all. So wisdom have built her house. She have hewn out her 7 pillars. She have killed her beast. She have mangled her wine. She have also furnished her table. She have sent forth her maidens. Damn, wisdom is a bad mama jamma. This is wisdom. What is it talking about? A wise person, a wise man, a wise woman. This is the wisdom that comes from the Most High. Now, it's speaking of wisdom. Wisdom starts to speak now. The Lord is speaking wisdom into the people. This is what you do. Oh, you simple. This is verse 5. Oh, you simple, understand wisdom. You fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Here where I will speak of excellent things and open my lips shall be right things. So the wisdom is right and excellent things. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. If somebody is telling you to go against the Most High, right? Somebody telling you to go against the Most High, that is not wisdom. If they telling you to commit a sin or something that's against God, that is not wisdom. Wisdom is what? It's in here too. I believe it's right here. Anyways, go ahead to verse. Who is reading? Kamar? Kamar, that was you reading, right?
Con.
Yes, not. Can you start at verse 10? I think he wanted verse 12. So let's start at verse 10.
Verse 10. Con.
Yeah.
Verse 10. It says, receive my instruction, and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge of witty inventions. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy,
Oh
and
my
the
goodness. Oh, that's cold. That's cold right there. Wisdom of the Lord is to hate evil, pride. You got to hate pride and arrogancy and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate. Though wisdom hates all these things, but wisdom is not a person. So it's the Most High that hates these things, and his instructions is that you hate these things also, right? Go to Proverbs chapter 9, which is the next one over. It'll give you an example. Let me break down verse 12 first. For wisdom is better than rubies, meaning it's valuable. And all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. So everything that you desire, your woman, your big house, your nice car, to have the wisdom of the Most High is more important than that. Is more valuable than that. Now, I know that sounds crazy, especially if you out here getting money. You're like, man, I'm trying to get this money. What Dr. Juan say? I told my brother, let's go and serve the Most High. He said, "No, I'm trying to serve another pie." That's us. That's Judah, right? Wisdom of verse 25. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence. What that word prudence mean? And find out knowledge of witty inventions. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy. This is the fear of the Lord. Well, guess what the fear of the Lord is? Somebody else read Proverbs 9 and 10. Anybody there? Can y'all hear me? Am I still online?
Con.
Taza Rob, can you read that? Proverbs 9 and 10?
Con. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready now.
9 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
Y'all see that? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his qualified wisdom, as wisdom qualified. Really is fear of the Lord. Is can you hear me? So as wisdom is personified in the Bible in these chapters, it's really just the beginning, the fear of the Lord. That's where wisdom starts. It's a very wise thing to fear the Most High and to do what he said to do, right? It's not a literal woman. It's literally Deuteronomy 4 and 5. Can you read? Who else is in it? Young man Clyde, you there? You can read. If not, Kamar, can you read? Not Kamar, Salaki. He had to pop back in. I thought I saw a Kaz. Where Kaz go
Salaki,
at?
can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
I'm having a bad reception. Just keep falling out for some reason.
That's all right. Let's try it. You got your sword on you, right? Can you hear me out?
Hello?
All right, we ain't gonna try it. Yeah, I can hear you. Let's try it one more time. If not, Kamar, you're gonna pick it up. All right.
Con.
Salakia, sir.
Clyde, you there?
Salakia, where we at? We still on Proverbs?
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Now remember what Tazarop just read. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the holy is understanding. For by me, and it's talking about wisdom in first person. For by me thy days shall be multiplied. So by wisdom,
I'm there.
So for by wisdom, your days will be multiplied, and the years of your life shall be increased. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of your days of your life being increased. That's crazy. Deuteronomy 4 and 5. You got it, Clyde?
Khan out of Wakan, sir.
Go ahead and read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it. Verse 6. Keep therefore
Keep
and do
going.
them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Y'all see that, right? Remember, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. This is saying following and keeping his statutes and doing what he say is wisdom. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments. This is how you conduct yourself, right? Even as the Lord have commanded me. This is Moses speaking, that you should do so in the land whether you go into possess. Keep therefore and do them. Do everything I taught you. Do what the Lord said to do. For this is your wisdom. This is her, Yahweh. This is her. This is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes. Wisdom is keeping the laws of God. It's a very wise thing to serve the Most High. And other people will look at you like you the wise one. Me just following up under the men of God and doing what they say to do makes me look like I'm wise, like I'm intelligent, like I'm smart, like I know something. But it's really the wisdom of God. He said don't eat that, so I ain't gonna eat it. Then my health will be better. He said don't live like this, don't be a drunkard, so I ain't gonna be an alcoholic. Then my health will be better. He said don't do this, right? He said don't be a whoremonger, so I'm not gonna do it. Then everything will be better. This is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations. This is her that's in Proverbs. This is the one that's making your life longer. What it say? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and for by it shall your days be multiplied, and the years of your life shall be increased. Serving the Lord. That's her, Yahweh. You get it?
Kind of, sir. I got a precept in my head. I can paraphrase it, but I don't know the exact. I'm trying to add it to the rest
What
of
is
this
it?
breakdown.
I can look it up.
It's like the wisdom of this world is
I can look it up.
foolishness.
Oh, yeah. I already had that up. I was going to pull that, but I just figured I would be going into it. And he have kept things from the prudent and given them unto babes. So you want to look that one up too. That's another one I was going to do. 1 Corinthians 3. Somebody grab that for me real quick.
Salahi, he said, 1 Corinthians, which chapter?
3 and 19.
Come.
Go up to, I think, 18, maybe.
18. Come. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise.
Now, what in the world does that mean? If somebody seemed to be wise, let them become a fool so he can really be wise. Anybody know what that means?
Salakia.
Take a guess.
Go ahead. Take your guess, y'all. What's up?
Oh, he said he can go first. I go second. Salaki.
I called who I wanted to go.
Kind of a concert. So what I'm thinking is, it's like when we come into the school, like know nothing. Like you think you know something, but you don't really. You gotta have that milk first.
Who else has said they wanted to go? Who was that chimed in that he was saying could go before? Who was that?
Salakia, that was me, Captain Trooper Tazarot.
Boy say Captain Tazarot. Go ahead, Tazarot. What you was about to say?
Salakia, that slipped. Salakia, that slipped out. I didn't mean to say that.
Hey man, you know. Nah, go ahead. What you was about to say, Tazarot?
Sir, if I may, what I got from that was just pretty much, if you think you know something, forget everything you know and learn from a clean plate. You know what I'm saying? Just drop
That's
everything.
exact. Both of y'all are right. Yeah, both of y'all are right. That's what I said earlier. It's almost like when Christ said you can't put new wine in the old bottles. Remember the first scripture we read tonight, when time where you ought to be teachers, you have need that somebody teach you the first principles of the orders of God. You become those that need milk and not strong meat. You think you know everything, but the reality is you don't know nothing. So, Salakia. My bad. If a man want to learn something, he gonna have to know he don't know nothing. That's really what it said. If you want to learn something, you're gonna have to know that you don't know nothing. Now, what the next one say?
So like you read verse 19.
Verse hold on. Yeah, verse 19.
Verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are
You trying to
vain.
be slick. You trying to be slick that you think you don't need to serve the most. You got your science. You down. Well, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
It keep going in and out. I can hear you.
I think it's got a crazy delay. I was trying to come in, but what I was going to say, it says people think they so slick, right? They try to like be smarter than God, the creator of heaven and earth. And in that, you get taken on your own craftiness. When the reality is, right, that the wisdom of this is foolishness. You think you like the God that created you don't know more than you, right? Like you got everything all figured out, but you don't even know how to, I don't know. It's like it's a scripture that said when you can count, how many drops of water is in the sea, or count, how big the earth is, or whatever the case may be. You can map out the stars and the universe and all this other stuff. You still don't know as much as the Most High who created it all. It's that simple. The wisdom of this world, yeah, they telling you, things like, I don't know, how to get money, how to trade stock, how to do this, but you ain't learning the basics of what you're gonna need when everything crash. You don't even know how to put a seed in the ground and wait for it to grow. You don't know how to do anything what America has taught you on how to get money. And when everything falls apart, all the things that God have talked about for all these thousands of years, we'll go right back to all of it. We'll go right back to when it talks about, seeds and planting trees and doing all this other stuff. We'll go right back to when it talks about the animals. We don't even know what the hell an animal look like until we go to the zoo. Nobody go outside. You forgot what the sun looked like. You forgot what everything that the Lord made looked like. All we know is what the front of our phone looked like. This is the wisdom of this world, and it's foolishness to the Lord. We get around each other, don't know how to treat each other when it's been written thousands of years ago. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not look. When you look at your brother like, oh, you fool, and you treat him like this, that, or the other, don't think you better than nobody. Humble yourself and see the eyes of the Lord. All of this old knowledge that's been in the earth for thousands of years that nobody is using because everybody too damn smart. This wisdom of this world is foolishness to the Lord. Let nobody deceive yourself. If a man seem to be wise, he better become as a fool, or the Lord is going to show him that he really don't know anything. He that exalteth himself will be humbled, and he that humbles himself will be exalted. All of this stuff is consistent throughout the Bible. This is your wisdom in sight of the nations. The wisdom of the Lord of this world is foolishness to God, but the fear of God is the beginning of real wisdom, right? Serving and doing what the Lord said to do, like it says in Deuteronomy 40. I presented you with statutes and judgment. Keep them therefore and do them. This is your wisdom in the understanding in the sight of the nations. Instead of your oppressor looking at us like all black people do is unalive each other. All they want to do is have sex, make babies. All they want to do is this. If we are keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments in this Bible, now they're looking at you like this is a great and understanding people. This is a wise and understanding people because they too damn wise with the wisdom of this world to understand the wisdom of God. It says it even there. He chose the foolishness of preaching. Y'all ever heard that before? Think about that. To save you. When they trying to figure out, they got bunkers all up under the ground. They trying to run from the judgment. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 1. At 27.
Khan.
You got it?
Khan. This is the book of
Go
Corinthians.
ahead.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1 and verse 27. But God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And God has chosen the weak
Think about
things
that for a minute. Go up to verse 21. Go up to verse 21 if you could.
Khan, verse 21. For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of
What?
preaching. For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by
What?
wisdom knew not God.
Think about that for a minute. This is verse 21. If you would have read verse 19, it says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. The Most High gonna show you that you ain't really wise unless you doing what he say. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? God made foolish the wisdom of this world. For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. Right? Knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. All of this wisdom that they would talk about in the Greek and all of this other stuff, it is nothing to the Most High. To the Jews, a stumbling block, and to the Greeks, foolishness. But unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, the power of God. Because the foolishness of God is wiser than men. That's verse 25. And the weakness of God is stronger than men. I'm just reading it for the sake of time. For you see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty men, not many noble are called. So some of y'all is too smart for the Most High to use you. You know too damn much. He can't use you because you're full of yourself, and you must humble yourself in order to serve God. You would think you doing it. I remember when I first came into the truth, I came up in the ghetto and I had graduated college cum laude. I thought I was smart. And I remember Captain Shore always saying to me as we going through the class, and I think I know all the answers and all this, he would always say, brother, it's not about how smart you are. This is spiritual. It's not about how smart you are. This is spiritual. Still hear it in my head now. Stop trying to be so damn smart and serve the Most High. All you got to do is follow instructions. That's the hardest thing for a smart nigga to do because he always got the answer and a better solution than the men of God. Think about that for a minute. Where was I at? He said it's not the he said verse 26. For you see the call your calling, brethren, how not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But God have chosen the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. Y'all, what's up? Is this what you needed for wisdom?
Con,
You understand?
sir.
You understand wisdom?
Sir. You cooked that
And
one. That's
God have
well done.
chosen the weak things of this word to confound the things that are mighty. I think we was at 21, right? He chose the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Think about that for a minute. Hey, so look, y'all, what's up? If you could, can you hold it down for a few minutes? I can transition and come back in, and one of y'all can bring me up if y'all want to keep going, or I can just have Kamar cut the class because I got to get out the library by 8 o'clock. So what y'all want to do? Anybody else got any questions? Nobody got no questions?
La, sir.
What's up? Did I answer your question?
Con, sir.
All right, Most High in Christ. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass the class over to the precinct officer Kamar. I'm gonna pass the class over and end it. All right, they just came in. Y'all clap it up. Yeah.
All right. 1 second.
Hey, if you could, let's go ahead and get the salute, and then you can do the announcement. I gotta roll up out of here.
All right, con. All right, we're gonna give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Amijah, which means to stand. Amijah Shabbat. Amijah Barak.
How about Shmuel?
Yabashi Shabrakatah.
Give me out shot rocket.
Y'all about Shem Yahshua.
Yaimata. It's the ISUPK security announcements. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to learn and shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, they are to seek counsel from the heads. Tithes, which is a commandment, find this numbers 18:21, Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. Ma'ashara, which means tenth in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny or any increase the Lord gives you, give to the general, Mayaka Allah, or the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory, whatever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. I know soon we got the Feast of Purim. I believe that's next month. I have to get the exact dates and times on that. And the Passover this year is April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. Make sure y'all pay your Passover fee. Get with your camp leader. Make sure your transportation and things of that nature and all of that is in order. All of Israel is required to be there. So everybody make sure y'all got that in order, got everything in check. And last but not least, if a brother wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarf. We already did the salute. I'm gonna go ahead and salute everybody out. Say shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak to the brothers, and Yahweh Shamar Ladan by Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Class dismissed.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Yahshua.
Shalom.